See this lovely face is back again. Todd from southwest corner of New Hampshire. And today, this video, I would like to talk about television. My last video, I was talking about motion pictures in Hollywood and so forth. This video, I'm attacking the small screen television. You know, that little box that, well, it started out as a little box with a little, like, more rounded, concave, screen. It wasn't a flat screen back then. But I'll get into that in another video. Actually, it would be an interesting video, talk about the evolution of your television set from what it was to what it is now. But on, like in the motion pictures video, not impressed with new TV shows. What I've seen over the past couple of years, and that's part of the reason why I canceled cable television. I got tired of paying for junk and nothing of interest. Now I just have some streaming stuff, YouTube and so forth that I use. I don't do Netflix anymore. That could be a whole nother video on that reason why. But anyways, I collect DVDs of TV shows, classics and stuff that I used to watch and enjoyed. Again, same thing. No talent, as far as I'm concerned, on a lot of TV shows. Haven't saw anything that made me laugh or anything. Did make me cry, but just for lack of talent and good storylines and plots. But and the worst, as far as TV shows went and goes, is reality TV shows. Oh, good God! I don't know whose reality they think those are, but as sure as shooting is not my reality. That's for sure. Again, it's one of those deals. As long as you go to Hollywood and look pretty and bat an eyelash at them, you get yourself on a reality show, even though you can't act or anything else, and get your 15 minutes of fame. You're good as gold, and you win. You make $1 million or whatever to pay those talentless people. And the last couple of TV shows that I liked on TV, first one was Blue Bloods. That I liked. I liked the storyline, the plots. All around the acting was good. Especially Tom Selleck. I always liked Tom Selleck. I always thought he was good. Loved his TV show back in the 80s when I was a lot younger, Magnum P.I. Never missed an episode of that, my father and I. And the other one my mother and I actually got into while we still had cable, and I have the whole series on DVD, was Downton Abbey. I actually liked that. That was very well done. The storylines were good. Acting was good. It pulled you into the show, into the characters. It made you laugh. It made you cry. The characters made you angry at some points as well. So that was good for a TV show. That's what a good TV show should do. And but other than that, the other thing with some TV shows now they're getting into is also a lot of hopping in bed and sex and foul language as well in some cases, and on some of these cable channels and so forth and everything. That stuff isn't necessary for a good TV show, and same with motion pictures. I forgot to mention that in my motion pictures video. Don't need all the foul language and sex and everything. And You know, again, I go back and I'll show you in another video my collection of DVDs of TV shows. I mean, you can't beat TV shows like, Kojak with Telly Savalas with "Hey, who loves you, baby?" That was good television. It was good stories, it was good detective stuff. Um, you know, Comedy stuff, good sitcoms. You can't beat I Love Lucy, The Honeymooners, Andy Griffith. They made you laugh, they made you cry, they made you, happy. You know, um, and of course, being a sci-fi fan, can't forget Star Trek. Loved all the Star Trek from the original series, 1960s, and even the animated TV show as well in 70s, the Star Trek. Oh yeah, and All in the Family as well with Archie Bunker and Edith, and you also had Alice, kiss my grits, Mal, and of course, being a young boy, loved cars. So of course, some of my favorite TV shows was the Dukes of Hazzard. Had to love that car. Well, also most of us fell in love with Daisy Duke as well. Knight Rider, loved that car. The other thing I loved about Magnum PI, the Ferrari. I thought to myself, one day I'm gonna have a Ferrari. Well, that didn't happen, but uh, but they were good shows, entertaining. Didn't push an agenda on you. They had good storylines, and that kind of thing. You had good detective shows from Dragnet to to Columbo to Murder She Wrote, Matlock, you know, and you had Emergency, which was wonderful, nice. That was a good show. You know, um, to what else? Oh my gosh, there's so much. Didn't like Mr. Wilbur. Oh, The Munsters, of course. What a classic. Uh, Batman. Yeah, that was entertaining for sure. Um, you know, um, on up into the '90s, you had Home Improvement, which I loved. Um, you know, Bill Cosby and the Cosby Show, Barney Miller. MASH. Oh my gosh, who did I? I don't know too many people that don't like MASH. That was one of my favorites as well. Um, you know, and a lot of others had some good stuff back in the day of on PBS. My father and I always watched Mystery Theater on PBS. A lot of Agatha Christie, stuff on there with Miss Marple, Hercule Poirot with David Suchet. Um, Great stuff, great entertainment. Made you think too. That's one thing I loved about the mystery shows. Made you think. So, but anymore they don't have that stuff anymore. Oh yeah, and British comedy stuff on PBS as well. They had some great stuff. With Keeping Up Appearances and Hyacinth Bouquet, Richard. You know, and Faulty Towers. Are You Being Served? Just to name a couple there. The Vicar of Dibley. That was funny. But again, uh, not so much anymore. Quality there as well. PBS is kind of waning. You know, so it's it's a shame too, because a lot of times, people do when they get home from work, they want to sit down and be entertained, um, and just kind of take a break from reality and have fun, that kind of thing. They used to have some really great variety shows on TV, from Ed Sullivan to the Dean Martin show to Jackie Gleason had his own show after the Honeymooners variety show. Well, actually, he had a variety show with that spawned the Honeymooners, segment, um, and to Frank Sinatra had a musical variety show for a little while. Uh, Carol Burnett. Oh my gosh, funny stuff. Hee Haw. Oh my gosh, loved Hee Haw. You had music, you had laughs, the whole line. It was just great. Jokes. Uh, Johnny Cash had his own musical variety show for a while as well. You don't have those kind of shows anymore. Red Skelton had a nice comedy variety show on for years. That was just hilarious. Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis for a long time had a good variety show on as well. Great stuff, and it just they don't have that stuff anymore. And unfortunately, the quality of entertainers has kind of gone downhill. You don't have the good entertainers. Bob Hope, loved the Bob Hope specials that he always had on all the time. Those were good. Um, you know, Never missed a Christmas without watching, the Andy Williams show or Perry Como show or Bing Crosby, show, and every Christmas, that kind of thing. You know, they had, you know, oh, Western shows back then, Lone Ranger, Hi-Ho Silver, great kids shows from Romper Room to Captain Kangaroo to, Howdy Doody and, Howdy Doody and Buffalo Bob, and even great cartoons, Hanna-Barbera cartoons and Filmation Studios with He-Man, and I'll do some other videos on those as well, and that was great television, and even the news back then was better too. and and what has gotten worse as well is the late night television too. Late night television anymore is just terrible. It's rubbish. They don't have the I don't know. Can't think of a word to use, but they just don't have it like Johnny Carson, Dick Cavett, and oh my gosh, who else? Well, when he first started out, Dave Letterman was good, but Johnny Carson, as far as I'm concerned, is still the king of late night. He was the best. It's a shame too. It's a shame that Hollywood in my eyes, has fallen. And maybe someday they'll clean up their act and pick up their bootstraps and maybe get better. Who knows? But right now, they're not looking so hot. So, I'll just keep, getting my stuff that I like on DVD, and I'll watch it. My classics there for TV on DVD. I still have to get seasons 9 and 10 on Blue Bloods. I haven't seen those yet. But anyways, Gonna cut it short. So uh, leave an opinion down below on what I'm talking about, what you think about TV and Hollywood and so forth, and also let me know in the comments down below what your favorite TV shows have been over the years. Um, you know, do you like I Love Lucy, or is that your favorite? Home Improvement being your favorite, or whatever it is. Give me a what you like down below in the comments, and if you like the video, punch that thumbs up. Be nice and respectful in the comments down below. If you want to see my pretty face again, hit that subscribe button to keep me going. We'll do some more videos. And also, if you want to get notified on more videos, hit that notification bell there as well. And once again, thank you for tuning in to me in these videos. Let your friends and family know about me as well, so I can widen my audience. So thank you for watching. Good night and God bless.